This is a 2021. It's a Jeep Compass with the Trailhawk, so it's a little bit fancier than the standard ones out there. And really love the color. This is one of those soft pastel grays that I get so excited about when I see them. Across the front, you can see it's got the little red tow hooks. That's part of the Trailhawk package. It also has this sticker on it. This is a vinyl tape. It comes right from the factory like that. You can take it off if you want. The thought process behind this is it's a bit of a flatter gray. It's supposed to stop the sunlight from glaring off the hood into your eyes when you're doing some serious off-roading. So that's what they tell us anyway, but I think it just looks cool. On the side, we got fog lights up down there, so you got good visibility. If you're driving off-road, particularly in the wintertime in the fog, those come in really handy. Nice black rims with the chrome on the outset, dresses it up a little bit. You got your trail rated badge. A couple other cool things too is you get like a two-tone paint. You get a black roof and then the gray sides, and then it ties in nicely with the black along the bottom of the Jeep. And these are a plastic paneling, so it's kind of nice about them is they help stop some of the rock rash. So instead of it beating on the paint, it kind of hits those instead. Inside, I want to show you this too. See, it's got like the little red inset on the Compass logo. I just kind of dresses it up a little bit, kind of offsets it. Inside, we got the leather and cloth seats. Once again, red accents with the Trailhawk. You got the red bezeling around the shifter, red bezeling around your speakers, red stitching in the door panels, that kind of stuff. So it just kind of dresses it up. Even the little red stitching on your little mesh mat pocket here dresses it up a little bit. Jeep all-weather mats. So they got like little dimples in them, so the water can kind of collect in there a little bit. So it helps protect the carpet. Passenger seat is height adjustable. And same with the driver's side. You can raise this lever up and down to raise the seat up and down. And this is for your recline for tilting the seat forward and back. In the back, it's got the fold-down armrest. You can flip that up if you want, put 3 people back here. These seats do fold down, so they just kind of pivot forward on both sides if you need a little bit of extra room for bigger cargo or something like that. Down in the middle, you've got a USB port. You've also got a plug-in down there too, so if the kids want to charge their cell phones, they can. Or if you want to run like a laptop, you could plug it in there. It'll run that sort of stuff. Any kind of lightweight electrical items. Little storage area in the back. Kids got a place for their juice boxes. You can kind of see it's kind of squared out for that. It's also got a place for a cup holder. Going to the rear, Trailhawk badge. Looks a little bit different. Same with the red tow hook here, so you can pull yourself out, give your buddy a yank or whatever. Lift this up in the back. It's got a carpeted floor mat here. This does flip over if you want. So you can see, you can put the Jeep side up if you want to have the rubber side up instead of the carpet. Underneath there's your full-size tire. It's a little bit more aggressive tire, so if you're out 4x4 and you can use that. Nice little storage bins on both sides, places to keep some odds and ends. Also have a little power point in there so you can plug something in there if you need to. So it gives you a place to, maybe plug in a little compressor, pump up a float or something like that, or say you're at the day at the beach kind of stuff. On the side, take a look in here. You can see it's got some more of that red stitching in the doors, more of the red tags, so all those little red accents that they have. Going to the front, it has power windows, power locks, power mirrors. Once again, the seats that we talked about earlier with the height adjuster and the recline. Sitting down in the driver's seat. Comes with automatic headlights, so if you just turn it into the auto mode, it'll turn on automatically as soon as it gets dark enough out. It also has a place here for turning your fog lights off and on just by pressing that. We've got a dash cluster brightness, so that's for your speedo and your tack, and this is your ambient lighting along around your feet. In the steering column, this is a tilt. I'll just show you the lever here. You just push that down, and then now the steering wheel moves up and down, and it also zooms in and out, so you can use it to get quite comfortable in here when you're driving. So once you get your seat relative to your pedals, and you can adjust the steering wheel to get really comfortable as well. So we got a nice big tack, nice big speedometer. You can see it's only got 67K on it right now, just about 68,000. This dash cluster, you can change these screens in here. There's lots of different stuff. You can kind of just scroll through them. But there's lots of different screens you can access, like distance to empty, fuel economy, tripometers, all that kind of stuff. Adaptive cruise control, so you can set the distance between you and the vehicles in front of you if you're cruising down the highway. It makes for a nice, comfortable drive. It'll actually slow down, so it keeps that space between you. And you can also just use normal cruise control if you want. Center dash screen, you've got your heater controls. You've also got your automatic climate. You can use them down here too if you want. But you can just turn in your auto climate control and just set the temperature, and it'll automatically maintain that for you. We got our radio stations. You got AM, FM, Sirius XM. So if you want to subscribe to that, you can. I think it's like $20 a month or something like that. Heated controls. This is for your heated seats and your heated steering wheel. You can just touch on those to turn them off and on. Super nice, particularly with the vinyl and stuff in the wintertime. It gets nice and cold. Easy to clean, but it can be a little cold on your bum if you don't have the heated seats. Down here we've got our you can turn your park sensors off, so if they're beeping at you, you can disable them. It's also got this nice screen off button, which I like, so it turns your touch screen off. That's kind of handy when you're on when you're driving at night and the roads are bad. You don't want to get the glare of the TV or the center screen to distract you. It's nice to be able to just take that off. Lane senses, so you can turn this off and on depending on what you want to do. Basically what that's going to do is if you start to drift out of your own lane, it's going to let you a warning and just kind of nudge you back into the proper lane. I'll show you your backup camera here too. Put it in reverse so you can see where you're going when you're backing up. So that's handy. All your different 4x4 modes. You got auto, snow, sand, mud, rock. So you can just basically turn these dials. And what these are doing is they're changing the software parameters, how the vehicle is going to shift, that kind of stuff. If you're in 4 high or 4 low, or what it's going to do. So it kind of does a lot of the background software things to just make driving in mud a little bit nicer, or driving in snow a little bit nicer. To be quite frank, you're probably just going to leave it in auto mode and never touch it. That's what most people do. You can go into 4 low if you want, and you can also use this, which is I call it your off-road cruise control. You basically just engage that, and it'll creep you along at about 4 or 5 miles an hour. It's kind of handy. It's kind of fun when you're doing some trail riding and stuff like that. Automatic transmission, you just put it in drive, and away you go. It's also got a manual mode that you can engage, and you can just tap the shifter up and down to shift gears. Traction controls right here if you want to turn it off, and it also has automatic start stop. So if you're sitting in stop and go traffic, you can just use this to turn it off and on. Probably won't use it too much at High Prairie. Maybe in Tim Hortons drive-through it might stop. The rest of the time we're driving. A couple cup holders inside here. This slides ahead, gives you a little bit more armrest. It slides back out of the way if you want, and then it flips up and gives you some storage area underneath. Okay, I tried to make this fairly quick, but if you're in the market to get yourself into a smaller SUV, looking for something fun to drive, this would be a great little one to take for a test drive, and we'd be happy to sell you a new vehicle. Give us a call.